It's 98.7 KISS. Welcome inside of Kissing After Dark, baby. I hope you're in a good spot. I hope you are either in the bubble bath or in the comfort of your living room, or maybe you are still in the JOB. Whatever the case may be, you are locked into me, and trust me, I am locked into you 100%. That, of course, is Music Soul Child, and Don't Change. And we're not going to change anything, but we're going to welcome. We're going to open up the love lines tonight because I've got some cats in my presence right now, and a great majority of you ladies here in the tri-state love these cats. So it's nice to welcome the gentleman who this one there's no surprise for, because they come out of Minneapolis, Minnesota. Mint Condition. Say hello to the ladies in the tri-state.
Yeah. What's up? Hey, where you at?
Man, this weather's nothing for y'all.
Yeah, this is rain weather.
This is warm weather, man.
Warm weather. Warm weather.
Spring day.
Let's go around the room so everyone knows who's with us tonight.
I'm gonna start with me. My name's Odell, guitar player.
Stokely, drums and vocals.
Lawrence on keys.
Rick, representing the South Side of Chicago. What's up? On bass.
What's up? This is Jeffrey on keyboards and saxophone.
That is what, and collectively they are Mint Condition, no question. And they're going to be hanging out with us tonight. So we're going to get inside of the perfect album side. I'm going to pick my favorite.
All right.
Mint Condition song, my favorite, you know, and I'm sure everyone is going to be in agreement with me on my picks. Yeah, I'm sure of that, 100%. So I want you to get comfortable. If you'd like to talk with them one-to-one, 1-800-288-5477. If you'd like to look at us, you can do that by going to 987kissfm.com/KAD. We are online, and they can see you. You can post up your questions if you have any questions, and we can talk to you online, offline, and just get it nice and comfortable tonight, all right? So, fellas, thank you for coming with me, coming in and hanging out with me tonight. I really appreciate you guys coming through.
Definitely honored to be here.
Here's a pick and a new song that I'd like to introduce you to. Dear friend, who's supposed to come by next week to kind of chill in the cut with us. Here's Mr. Eric Benet. This is entitled Never Want to Live Without You.
Yeah.
The video just debuted the other day, and here's the song for you to absorb inside of Kissing After Dark. Kissing After Dark, Rick James and Tina Marie, that's a classic of classics, and on this particular day we celebrate the life of Mr. Rick James. Rick James would have celebrated another wonderful birthday. Unfortunately, not only did we lose Rick James, but we lost the lady that you just heard, Miss Tina Marie. Two wonderful soul singers that only thing we do now is hold on to their legacy of music. And they left us a wonderful array of music. I'm Lenny Green, baby. We are Kissing After Dark, and you can actually watch us in studio at www.987kissfm.com/KAD. And I said we because I'm joined by some distinguished gentlemen who are true musicians, that are true singers, and that understand the importance of collectively being together because they are celebrating 20 wonderful years. So happy anniversary, Mint Condition.
Thank you.
Happy anniversary.
Thank you.
20 years. How does that make you feel, aside from old?
Oh, no. When Pretty By Night came out, we were only like about 10, 12, years old. So.
Hey, look, if you're looking at us online right now, do you see the CD? Oh, let me show you the CD. 1991 right here. That's the first CD. Man, you know what? The styles have changed over the years, and they've changed their hairstyles over the years as well. But one thing that hasn't changed: the quality of music that you guys always seems to possess.
Yeah, absolutely.
So what is it about the Mint Condition music that has expanded your fan base all around the world and has a strong appreciation? Because, as I said off air, I'm a fan.
Yeah. I think it's the rare quality of us having this eclectic blend, different styles and, musics that we like to put together that we grew up listening to, and whether it be in the household or people we kind of admired around town in the Twin City area. And it's been, just we don't, hold nothing back. We just put it all up in there. And it comes out differently. Sometimes when one person bring an idea or we'll write something together in a rehearsal, but we all got, incredible ideas. And I think just having that, everybody contribute is what makes the difference. But also, it's got a certain sound to it.
It does have a sound. You know what? And speaking of the sound, let's get into it right now. I'm going to play my favorite mint condition songs. And this song wasn't recorded that far back. Hit it, Vito. This song is this our pain? Is it? Let me get it right. Is this pain our pleasure? Which I need for them to explain this to me when we come back. All right. But mint conditions with us tonight. 1-800-288-5477, baby. Fellas, thanks for coming by. Let's go around the room again and introduce yourselves.
My name's Jeffrey. I play keyboards and saxophone.
Rick on bass.
Lawrence on keys.
Stokely drums and vocals.
And Odell on guitar.
MC.
Mint condition. You know, there's an instrument I always wanted to play. Jeff, you playing it, and that's saxophone. Was it very hard to learn?
Not really. I kind of grew up in a house where my dad was a jazz collector, avid jazz collector, so it kind of just fell into my arms, and I kind of figured it out along the way.
So basically he's saying it's going to take me a long time. That's basically it, you know what I'm saying? See, the saxophone was brought to his crib probably at an early age, and then he learned. Anyway, mint condition is with us. Talking off air with the fellas, I was asking you cats, and I want you to share with the audience, is a lot of your music from your personal experiences, like for instance the last song, You Don't Have to Hurt No More, and the song before that, Is This Pain Our Pleasure? How do you come up with the mint condition antidote for great music?
Like I was saying before, it's just like we got this eclectic blend of we love all just different styles. We love so much different music other than like R&B's. This the branches off the tree of black music basically, and we know that runs deep, long, and broad.
Yes, yes, sir.
Everything we do that and beyond. You know, so I mean, this man over here plays keyboard, the maestro himself, Lawrence. So I mean, that's in there too. But I mean, it kind of stems from that. So I mean, the deeper your well is, I think the further you can go, because we can just keep reaching and spitting it out.
Well, you know what? They have a brand new CD to celebrate their 20th anniversary, and the name of the CD is called what?
7.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Why? I mean, I know this is the number of completion.
Yeah, that was completion, but it's simply our 7th studio album. You know, we wanted to make it real simple for you. We were going to call it Mint Condition, like a self-titled, because we were talking about the eclecticism of Mint Condition. You know, we didn't want to have a theme where we'd have to just fit it in there. The music is so vast and broad. You know, anything can fit in that. You know?
Let's give them a taste of what is coming from the brand new CD. I want to hit the first single, which kind of caught my attention, and I know the name of it is "Caught My Eye."
Right.
So what caught your eye? I mean, or who was it? Who was it that inspired this?
Yeah. Well, it's a co-write basically from Stokes' brainchild, and then I threw some lyrics on it, and it was basically verbatim almost what the words are. I saw someone that I had been admiring.
I know his lady. I know his lady inspired. I know. See, he wasn't really getting it to her, ladies. 1-800-288-5477. Mint condition. This is something brand new. It's called "Caught My Eye." You got it first, baby, right here inside of Kissing After Dark. It's 98.7 Kiss. Welcome inside of Kissing After Dark, the perfect album side for Mint Condition. The Mint Factory is with us tonight. We have all the fellas there celebrating their 20th anniversary. We just heard a song a little while ago called "Caught My Eye," which is the brand new single off of the forthcoming CD album, which comes out when, fellas?
April 5th.
April 5th. April 5th. And we're gonna feature something else tonight, I believe, that might make the CD. Kelly Price, I understand, worked with you guys.
Yeah.
But you guys have worked with everyone.
Almost.
Just about. Just about, yeah. I mean, and you come out of a city, we should mention Minneapolis is definitely a music town, and a lot of cats put that town on the map. But who were your early influences?
Starting with me, I was,
Rick?
I'm from a family of bass players, so my brothers and my family, bass players like Jaco Pastorius, Stanley Clarke, Louis Johnson, Parliament Funkadelic, Led Zeppelin,
Got it.
a lot of people.
And Jeff, we know that the saxophone was put in your crib.
Saxophone, a lot of jazz artists, greats, John Coltrane, Miles Davis, Wayne Shorter.
Interesting, jazz. What about you, Larry?
Some of the same. Well, they're all overlapping, but Herbie Hancock, George Duke, a lot of the keyboard players. But one of the biggest influences are these guys because they teach you. I mean, I'm viewing things from a keyboard's perspective. They teach me how to listen to music through a guitar.
Interesting.
Ears, through a drummer's ears, and so I get a much broader perspective.
Odell?
For me, I gotta say, it starts with my family. I was playing steel drums when I was young, so I grew up in a Trinidadian household. My brothers and sisters, Andre Simone, bass player, Prince, Parliament Funkadelic. James Brown is the biggest one for me, though.
And Stokely, I know you, aside from vocals, I know you play drums, correct?
Yeah, my first earliest experience is with a guy named Francisco Lloyd. When I was young, he took me under his wing and was playing with African dance troops. That was my first introduction, to drums. And then later, moved to trap set, Max Roach and Art Blakey, things like that. And vocally, it was Al Green who turned me on.
Oh, can I say one more person? Because my cousin, he lives out here. He just moved out, or he's been out here for a while. Keith Robinson, he's a jazz guitar player.
That's your cousin?
Yeah.
Wow, I know Keith. Wow. Small world. Small world. They are mid-condition. We'll come back and chop it up a little bit more with them. If you'd like to talk with them, 1-800-288-5477. Or look at us online at 987kissfm.com/KAD. Wow. It's Kissing After Dark. New music. Spanking new music. Mid-condition along with Kelly Price. Name of that song again, fellas?
Not My Daddy.
Not My Daddy.
We gotta get a woman to say that. Every time we say the song.
Yeah.
Not my girl.
You're not my daddy. Hey, look, the brand new CD comes out when again, folks?
April
5th.
Okay. Mid-Condition is with us tonight, straight out of Minneapolis. These cats are used to the weather that we're having. It's really a walk in the park for you guys, for sure. Want to know about what makes... Well, let's make a recipe tonight. I want each of you to put in a recipe. Let's make a mint-condition recipe for a good love song. All right, so we'll start with Jeff, and we'll go to Rick, and then we'll go to Larry, Stokely, and of course Odell. The one ingredient, and I know it's more than what one of what you guys, but give me one key ingredient that goes into a great mint-condition recipe.
A key ingredient probably starts with, for me, probably rhythm section, i.e. the drums.
The drums.
Yeah. Have to have something kind of, like from us, you're usually going to get something kind of on the powerful kind of tip, but still soft enough to, it has that hypnotic kind of thing.
So,
kind of
the drum beat with
pulse.
Drum beat with hypnotic. Rick?
When you meet somebody and they touch you, it inspires you to write. And that only happens, a girl maybe every year, maybe 20 years.
Brother Larry?
Add the lyrics. Lyrics need to be something that moves people, touches people.
Stokely?
I would say the peaks and valleys of our arrangement, the stops, breaks, the give and take, stop, don't give it to him yet, okay, now release it. I'll take it back, snatch it back, a lot of that stuff.
Is he talking about a song or something else? Odell, what do you say?
I'm going to end it off and top it off with some really nice strings, some Claire Fisher strings, or, something like what we put on My Dear, or,
Well, fellas, I can't wait for the brand new CD, as I'm sure everyone in your fan base. Any wonderful words that you'd like to say to the tri-state area of New York and to everyone around the country who's watching us online?
Hey, I would definitely say thank y'all for all y'all support. New York's been down with us since day one. This is like one of the first time we heard Pretty Brown Eyes, it was in New York.
It was here.
On the radio station, and that's when we felt like, we about to make it and we're doing it. So definitely appreciate all the love, to New York y'all been giving us forever. Definitely make sure you check out the TV One show.
Oh, yeah.
Way Black Wind. We had incredible guests on there. I mean, Sinbad is the host. I mean, we've actually had a chance to back, and within like 2 or 3 weeks, we backed Sheila E., Bobby Brown, everybody under the sun.